didn't hallucinate saying his name. I didn't. Guys, how am I already a week behind in uni? I'm already a week behind. It's started week 2 now because it's Monday today. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start rewatching Criminal Minds. Ignore me. I say I'm going to do something. See, a few weeks ago I was like, I'm going to watch Criminal Minds when I do my tape assignments. No, I'm going to, I can just do both, I suppose. I'm going to start rewatching Criminal Minds. I'm going to start just looking through the slides. You know, I actually did go to uni last week. I sit in the lecture hall and then my mind just like wanders off and I'm just like, oh wait, I'm supposed to be paying attention. I've always been like that, I fear. So I don't really know how to change that, but I'm going to go to the PowerPoints and then put that in a document. Right, I downloaded that Forest app. Also, is it now free? Because I swear, because I had Flora, because I wanted Forest, but Forest was like $2 and I was stingy and I'm like, I'm not paying $2, but now it's free. Well, it was free for me. I don't know, maybe this had a random deal. So I downloaded that, so I guess we can try that. Rewatch Criminal Minds, put the slides in a document, and then I'm going to watch the lectures and then take notes. And then I have to go to uni today, so we'll do that. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. I'm disappointed in myself and I'm already overwhelmed because I looked through the emails and I was like, oh, wow, there's a lot I need to actually do. Let's just begin, I suppose. Guys, I can't see the keyboard. Do you know how hard this is to do? I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry.
It's perfect. Gideon Hotchkiss. No. Yes. No. Yes. No.
I'm gonna reattach this. I'll reattach this later. Guys, I'm getting my eyebrows done because I need them. Also, I want to tell you so much, but I can't. This thumbnail keeps popping off and I can't glue it because I've got to rip them all off for netball anyways, so I'm just going to ignore it. I know it's overpriced, but I don't know, I just don't want to do it. I don't want to get my eyebrows and my moustache. I don't want to do it myself. So yeah, I'm just gonna get done. Guys, have you ever had a guy tell you that he actually found it hard to talk to you for a bit because the way he was treating you was making him feel guilty? Because he said you deserve so much more. Put your hand up if, oh no, what is it? No. Who has no self-respect? Me! Okay, done. My eyebrow lady, the lady I've been going to since I was 17 years old, she is leaving and she's not gonna do beauty stuff. She told me she's gonna send me good recommendations, but I'm just like, oh. Anyways. Okay, I don't know why this looks so unappetizing, but it's actually delicious. I've had TikTok downloaded and it's not good. Obviously, I have not been feeling the best. Yeah, it's really not good. And I'm pretty sure this week is the start of like the recurring assignments, the little mini ones. And I keep hearing a beeping. Can you hear it? Like that, I'm not just hearing that. You can't hear that, right? I need to make an extensive list of everything that I actually need to do and then do it. And honestly, guys, I think I'm gonna have to sacrifice going out this weekend. I think I'm gonna have to do I want to go out? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I want to go out so badly because I didn't go out last week and, you know, I was having my little break. I think I have so many things to do. I might give myself a tiny bit of a scroll because I start work. Or actually, it's nowhere near soon. I'll have to start getting ready for work in about 20 minutes. Also, I'm sad anyways because I'm gonna take this off for netball on Saturday. So if I don't go out, it's not gonna be that big of a deal because these will be gone. And the place where I got them, they're not there anymore. So I can't even buy more of the sticky stuff to put underneath because this is not glue. It's like the sticky pads, and I don't think I have enough. I'll have to see my stash, but honestly, I've given up. I'm just gonna paint it black and just go from there. Also, the forest tab works so well, but I've used it one day, that's it. So I'd like to use it tonight when I get home from work, because normally I see my friend tonight, like on Thursday nights, but we swapped it, so I saw on Wednesday instead. So that means I get to come home tonight, and I don't remember the last time I actually came home after work on Thursday night. No, I actually don't remember. Tomorrow before work, because yeah, I'm with my friend normally on Friday morning, and then I go to work. But no, I won't have to do that. I won't have to go immediately from there to work. I can just come from my own house to work. My goal is to just do one TAFE assignment this week. Get it done by Sunday. That is all I'm asking myself to do. Just one TAFE assignment. Catch up on the uni and then clean my room. It's so bad, but I've been feeling unwell, so I think we have a plan. I need to get a new thing because that thing is gonna annoy me so much. But anyways, guys, I want to talk to you. It's Friday. It's 1st of August, and I feel treacherous. I feel so treacherous, and I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say. There's so many things that I want to tell you, but like, I know I will be severely judged, so I can't. And I like, and not even like judged in the sense of like if other people know. I don't know, I get nervous. I can tell you one thing. Okay, so you know my love letter to whiskey guy, right? Okay, basically, if you know, there is a book. It's called Love Letter to Whiskey. And I don't know, when I was reading that book, there was one guy, and he always came to my mind. So he blocked me. I don't even know what happened. I was randomly like thinking about him today. Like okay, I feel like I'm always randomly thinking about him. It actually drives me insane. And he unblocked me. So now I'm just like, and okay, guys, the amount of boy drama that I'm dealing with at the moment, I don't understand. Because you know, like all of when I was 18 and then like most of being 19 until whatever, I was very, very lonely, right? And you know what, me when I was younger and I was talking, blah, blah, shut up, I want to, she didn't know what, like, there's always, even when I was younger and I was complaining about not having a boyfriend, was just being picky. Now, guys, I want to be a girlfriend, but you know what? None of them want it. None of them want that. None of them want that. They want someone else, but they don't want that. And you know what? Maybe I need to look really deep inside. I'm dealing with a lot of boy drama, and you know what? I think that's weighing on my mind. So I think, honestly, ideally, in an ideal situation, I would cut everyone off. The males, not my friends, not cutting them off. Well, some of them need to be cut off. Okay, but the guys, I would cut them all off, but I can't because do you know what? Because for that year and those months when I was really like when I was so lonely, that I think did something to me in terms of the romance department. Okay, but let's not talk about that. Let's talk about the fact that I feel empty. I'm behind on uni. I don't want to do anything. All I want to do is just like, and I'm going to work, and it's just, I wanted to quit, and part of me was like, just quit, and I'm like, no, that is a step too far, but I don't want to do anything. I literally contemplated quitting my job, dropping out of TAFE, dropping out of uni, cutting everyone off, and then I contemplated doing all of that, and on the flip side, then I also contemplated doing something else, like not cutting off any of that and then doing something else. I don't know. And then I've contemplated doing lots of like very like bad. What? I contemplated doing so many things, and I'm a mess. My room has never looked worse. And you know what? Honestly, guys, I'm gonna be for real. I think that I need to not go out tomorrow. I actually feel like I need to ban myself and stay in on Sunday. I'm not doing anything. I'm not reading. I'm not coloring. I'm not doing anything. I'm just hanging out with people. That's all I'm doing. I'm just hanging out with people. That's all I'm doing. What is that? That is nothing. Well, I mean, I suppose I'm going to work because I like buying things and I like money. let's be so real here. This girl came in today. She started talking about like, oh, do you guys hire Christmas casuals, whatever? Well, she told my coworker, and then my coworker, she came over to me and was like, what is this? And I was like, oh my God, Christmas is coming. Why are people talking about Christmas? And I was like, it's the 1st of August. It's the 1st of August. And you know what? I cannot wait till it's Halloween. And you know what? I'll be going out every single day of Halloween. Then I'll have all my outfits planned. And, well, I'm about to cry. Do you know what, actually, guys? I need to see my psychologist again. I need to go see my psychologist again, and I need to go back on my medication, because the thing is, my medication was thriving for me. And then I was doing well, and I was like, I don't need this anymore. And then I was like, really annoyed, and I'm like, why do I need this? Why do I need this so I stop doing certain things? And I got really annoyed about it. Why can't I just do it myself? Well, I can't do it myself. But like, what I do is like book an appointment and then say what? Like, what do I do? And I don't know. And then also netball, right? Here I am hoping tomorrow that the game's going to be washed out. You know what that is? That's loser behavior. Like, I like playing netball. Well, I have to rip these off. These are just press-ons. I'll have to rip them off. And I need to go and buy some like sticky stuff for it. I need to do something. All right, I need to do something. And I don't know. I think I found out some things this week, and things are just a mess. And it's really just the straw that broke the camel's back, I think. But you know, I think, do you know what? Yeah, people were saying, oh, the world's gonna end in a few years. Okay. Don't even ask me what that is. Okay? Don't even ask me. There's a suitcase somewhere outside of my room. My suitcase. I need to fix it. You know what I want to do? I need to wash my hair. I need to get my hair done. You know what? I told you about my eyebrow lady. Although my eyebrows are quite thick. I want them to be thinner. Guys, I need to get my life together. Like, I actually need to seriously get my life together. Like, it's not even, like, funny. Like, these are, like, serious things. Like, first of all, I'm not quitting my job. I like my job. Well, I like the people who I work with. And I like my degree that I'm studying. I'm very interested in psychology. There are so many things I want to do. And, well, I have, like, a main plan of, like, what I want to do. And also the thing I'm studying in TAFE, because why I'm studying in TAFE is because I don't think I can do like retail. It's just the customers, I can't. It's just, I can't do it. And I don't know. I just feel like, what is the actual point anymore? Do you know what I'm saying? And my terrible, awful nightmare. I told you about the one where there's all the dead people on the ground, right? So I need to get my life together. First of all, my first step, get rid of TikTok. Delete it. I feel like I need to delete it. I'm going to try to just offload it. Just try to do that. And then if I download it again tonight or tomorrow or Sunday, I'm going to like actually just delete it properly. So I just need to stop. I need to actually stop. And then I think I just need to sit here. Maybe I'll journal a bit. I really need to journal. I need to journal so badly. And I just need to remember that everything that's meant to happen will happen. And if I'm meant to do something, I will. And if something's not meant to happen, divine protection, all that. Let's just go with that, shall we? Guys, do you know what? I woke up this morning and I feel a little bit better, but I'm going to clean my room extensively because I can't even show you. It's so bad. This is a glimpse. That is a glimpse. There's just stuff on the ground everywhere. So I think I'm going to tandem listen to Tower of Dawn and Empire of Storms in the Tone of Glass series because I'd like to finish that series, actually. And then Kingdom of Ash, I think this is the month where I want to finish sets of 3. So finish those, read them. I'm going to reread the first one, those 3, etc., etc. I'm printing out the tandem reading guide. So I'm starting with this. I think it's like the first 5 chapters, and then you swap to this one. And then, because this one follows different characters, but it's at the same time. So that's why people recommend tandem reading it. I'm hoping this one is going to be on the seas because there is, that looks like there's a monster in the sea. And there's a little long way home ship. We're nearly past long way home ship. So, wow, maybe Julian hates this on here. Anyways, so, oh my god, wait, I just got a note saying that the printer couldn't print. I hate printers. I hate printers more than anything. Anyways, so, once I get that sorted, I'm going to, start this, and then I'll update. But then this one looks like it's going to be in the desert. Maybe someone's trapped in a tower. I'm not reading the back. I'm just going to go in. Or maybe I should read the back, actually. It's It's been a while. Oh, no, I'm just gonna. Guys, I'm just trying to do my thing. I just started this. I'm just about to get my criminal minds up, and I know it's been a few minutes, but like, I'm just trying to just do some uni work, okay? I have 12 things I would like to do. One of them is one tape assignment, so technically 11 uni things. And obviously, right, I had a little bit of a tiny bit of like a little bit of breakdown. So like, not really, but when I do that, normally, like when things aren't going well, what I'll do is I forgot I did this. Hang on, let me just pause this because that might be annoying. But what I will do, I will like sit on my pantry floor and just sit in there and just talk. It helps, okay? Anyways, I basically asked for a sign. So last night I asked for this sign. I was like, give me a sign. I was on my TikTok, so thankfully I've gone off TikTok, did not download it last night, have not downloaded it today, cleaned my room, whatever. I see this video, I took a screenshot of it, but it's like when you're like unblocked or something, or not blocked. It's something about not being blocked anymore, right? Now I go on, right, to put my criminal minds on. This is here, right? And the first name that I see is his, like right after, a few minutes after. And I don't know if it's just because it's just like such like a basic name. I don't know what to do. It's been 4 minutes and I've done nothing. But I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. I'll do an extra 5 minutes. You can trust me. I'm just trying my best here. I'm just trying to just do something to help myself, and I don't know if it's just because he's the most basic name. I'm gonna try to scroll back. I'm rewinding it so you can see. Well, now I'm rewinding and it's not even on. And I didn't hallucinate seeing his name. I didn't, but it's just, I saw it and I'm just like, I don't know. So I think what I need to do is I just need to stop and I just need to focus. But okay, I'll see once I get to like 5 signs, then maybe I'll act upon it, but that's not now. It just, I didn't need to see that. I didn't need to see that. And I wish I didn't see it because I'm just like mentally unwell, clearly. Alright, you know what? No, I'm just going to do my uni things. 11 uni things, 1 tape thing. That's all. I've broken it all down. I'm just going to use my Forest app, work on it, and then clean the rest of my room because I have to clean my car. I have to do a few more things in my room, change my sheets, but for the most part I'm so proud of myself, so I need to keep up this momentum. And I'm sorry this is all gonna be all grainy. I don't even know if I'm gonna keep any of this in, but like I just want to be vulnerable and I want to kind of see just how things go. So let me just I can't believe that. Like, okay, one more thing. I used to see this guy's name like everywhere. I would send it to my friend. Like, I would literally have catalog. I have so much evidence. Can I live? Can I actually live? Because it would just be everywhere. And then my friend was like, the only reason why you're seeing it is because you're just seeing it. And I'm like, well, is that true? Like, am I just seeing it because I am like wanting to, like, because oh my god, 19. That's 19 on the screen right there. How old was I when I met this guy? I was 19. I'm pausing it. See, and like, it's like, I don't know if I'm like actually like reaching. Hang on, let me show you. 19. It just makes me just wonder. And, you know, maybe I am just reaching. Maybe I am being delusional. You know, maybe I am just trying to see things, but it's just weird that like last night I asked for a sign and I saw that video, and like maybe it's because the phone is listening. And it's weird that like a few minutes ago I was just sitting on the pantry floor and I was just asking for a sign, and then when I look on here, the first thing I see is his name. And I was just like frozen in shock just looking at it. Like, are you actually kidding me? Because, you know, this channel, I obviously do not watch that. I don't watch that. I'm only doing it so I could watch Criminal Minds. And I don't know. I don't know, guys. But I'm gonna stop this. I'm gonna stop. And I am actually gonna do some work because, like, it makes me want to cry because it's just like, that's enough. I'm not no more talking about this. No more. I was on like, let me just go back to this. Right, I was thinking, let me just go back to that just to see, because like it could just have been a coincidence, right? Tell me why the friend I was messaging last night, then her name then just showed up on the little thing, and then tell me why the commentator, because obviously I have it unmuted, tell me why then the commentator said my other friend, who I also told, and then tell me why there was another name. And okay, first of all, the name was Belinda. My name is not Belinda, but it starts with Bell, you know? And I just saw Isabella. And like magic. And he also said the word addiction. And if, well, okay. And who was with me and who consoled me about him? Those two girls. Coincidence, maybe? I think maybe you could say I'm reaching because it's not my name, it's just Belle. And then also the other name was Isabella, which like my name is Isabel and my name's obviously not Belinda as my nickname, but like maybe I am reaching, but it's just weird that like it was just he was the first name and then it's just those are, and like maybe it's just because I have a million names but like so close after the other, like I just can't believe that. And then one of the guys, like I don't even know what to say. I just feel rattled now. So maybe don't ask for a sign when you need to like lock it and do your uni. Okay. I'll actually be working in this break. Okay, I have a book package from Booktopia. There should be 4 books in here. If it's not, well, I'm not gonna bring it up. But you know my situation with Booktopia in the past. And they've redeemed themselves, right? So we'll see. Okay, I can see 4. This is good. We have Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. It says it's signed up there. I've heard a lot about this. I'm very interested and intrigued by it. Let's see if it is. Why do I have so many like random bruises on myself? Yes, it is. I've read Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo and Daisy Jones and the Six, and I did have my problems with them. But at the base level, I found the story, like, I found the idea of it interesting. I just thought the execution could have been better. But I'm not gonna talk too much about that. Then we have, look, the receipt flying out. So I have Slaying the Vampire Conqueror, right? This is part of the Crowns of Nyaxia series. I don't know, I don't think it's actually in it. What is this? I got a bookmark. I love that Booktopia sends you bookmarks because I always forget them. And this one is too old for DiCaprio. Too old. Well, I'm not too old just yet, so I'm kidding. I want all the books to match because I went through such a hassle to get like the first 2, I think, in the right sizes. So I went through such a hassle, so I want them all to match now. This one better. If not, well, I mean, nothing I can really do about it because I tried. And then we have this book here. I don't remember why I necessarily bought this. I can't remember. I know that I wanted it when it was like, when was it that I want this? I wanted this book when it was not out yet and you had to pre-order it. So in the 1990s, she's 15 and she's likes her teacher, and then fast forward 26 years, she's 41 and she's the last of the party girls. She's still out at 41? Okay, and then she goes on a camp fan trip with her sister. And yeah, out at 41. Actually, that's not, well, sometimes there are people there who are definitely older, especially men. And then we have Blood on Her Tongue. And this was one of the books I wanted to read this year. I think this was a new release this year, I think. Let me just check, because it was in my books I wanted to read. When did it come out? Does it even say that? Yeah, 2025. So it did come out this year. So Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's about like, yeah, her sister is unwell, and then the main character is like, I have to figure out like what happens. And I don't know if it's got anything to do with vampires. See, chilling in its intimacy, this tale of monsters and monstrous love is a gorgeous gothic treat. It seems very interesting. So yeah, that's my little book haul. And Booktopia, yes, because also the thing is, right, is I bought these books because Booktopia, I swear you didn't have to use to pay shipping. Like, I swear you didn't have to. And then sometimes they do like different things. So like one time, I think my last order, yes, it was my last order, if you added on one book from their specific selection, you get free shipping. So I added on Daydream, which I said I was going to read immediately. No, I have not. And then this time it was like free orders that were over $79 on before like a certain date, and I waited till the very last day to do it to make sure that I wanted to do it. Then I bought these books, so they're very good. And yeah, I definitely would recommend you shop from Booktopia, because aside from the incident, which, you know, and then aside from the guy blaming me, essentially, he thought that I ordered all of them. I would recommend Booktopia. I would actually recommend them because they have so many books on there that are like cheaper than you would find them on, for example, like Amazon, or they have books at the same price that you can find on like department stores like Big W and Target and Kmart, and they have the same prices. And yeah, and they often do have these like little shipping things. I don't know what the shipping thing is currently, but yeah, I would recommend you shop from them because they're, yeah, and especially considering after they like shut down and everything, I know they've come back and they're definitely very affordable. And you get bookmarks as well. I don't know, one time I ordered, no, that was that time that they sent me like those 50 books when I wanted one. So they sent me 49 extra books that I did not want, books that I had already received basically. And I got like maybe 10 of the same copy and like all the different ones, but I got sent like 50 bookmarks. Probably because they sent me 50 books. But yes, I got one. This is cute, so I will be using this actually because I always lose my bookmarks and then I just have to use random things. Like right now I'm using, in one of my books, in Tower of Dawn, I'm using the wrapper of a sanitary product. Stop. But I'm just saying, like that's anyways, anything a big bookmark. That is my haul for the time being. Guys, I don't know how, I'm gonna say this very vaguely. I've decided to come up with this idea, right? So there's something that I want to do, and I don't know if it's like the smartest thing, right? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make a notes app, right? And I'm gonna go to the notes app and I'm going to come up with a whole bunch of like very oddly specific scenarios and things, right? And then once that all happens, then I can do what I'm thinking about doing, because it'll be a sign from whatever. It'll just be a sign that it's the right time to do that thing. So for example, one of the things could be something like I see an ibis out in the wild, right? And tick, but I'll have ones like that, but I'll have ones that are like very like oddly specific. So this is book, right? The twisted ones. If I hear anyone talk about that, it can be like in person, it can be on a YouTube video, it can be on TikTok, it can be like I just simply see the book when I'm walking around, because I don't go into bookstores because they make me nervous and I feel like I can't probably look at the books. And also I'm trying not to buy any books because I have a very large physical TBR, so I'm trying to just not. That book, if someone brings it up or mentions it, because I haven't heard anyone mention it, but like I have to see it organically, so I can't like manufacture it, you know. I can't like type the twisted ones on my iPad and then walk away and then come back and be like, oh look, there's the book. No, I can't do something like that. Like I have to like very oddly specific things, and enough of them that it's not just like easy. Like I can't just be like, see a tree, see a drink bottle. Like I can't do that because that's not organic and it's not gonna be a sign. And I have to do some ones that are like very difficult. And then I have one that like one situation, right? And if that happens, I can forego the entire list and do what I want to do because it makes sense. You know, that is my new plan of action of how I can exhibit self-control. Okay, that is enough. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna actually do some uni work today. I'm proud of myself because on Monday I actually went to I went to my lecture, right? And I actually paid attention and I actually took notes, and it's only like 3 slides in the end. It's like maybe like adding up to like 5 minutes of the actual lecture, which I'll have to go back and watch and then like add in the notes because I was getting antsy. But I'm so proud of myself for like actually taking notes during lectures, and as someone who's never taken notes ever, because once I like get behind, I don't do anything. Even in school, what I do, I play crossy, right? That's all I did. I didn't do anything. I didn't take any notes. And then when it came to HSC, I went online and found like other people's random notes and then studied from that. It got bad that people felt sorry for me and they were like, I'll give you my notes. And especially someone who like does their assignments the night before the day of, and I've always been like this. I'm not doing it this semester. I don't want to. I really don't want to. Although I have something due this Friday, I think. And it's already Wednesday, so I would like to ideally get it done today or tomorrow. Well, right now I'm up to listening to Empire of Storms. No, Tower of Dawn. I just finished Empire of Storms, the little parts. So I'm just, yeah, going back and forth from the audiobooks, and it's interesting. And I like doing it that way so far. And I'm marking off my little checklist as I do it. But it's gonna take me, I feel like it's gonna take me weeks to get through these books. Like weeks, maybe even months. I'm gonna listen to that while I meander around. Guys, there is no way. There is absolutely no way. Do you remember how I'm actually gonna crash out? Do you remember how I said I was gonna make that list of things that need to occur before I can do a situation? Because these situations, like the signs, they're very oddly specific to things that are like related to the situation. Like it's very like oddly specific things. It's not just like I randomly pick something. Like these are things that like actually are very significant. So I said one thing, you know, I mentioned the ibis. I don't know if I'm not gonna count this, I don't think, because I didn't actually see an ibis. But it's just weird. It's weird because you know how I'm reading this, right? You know how I'm reading this. Well, currently on chapter 4, Tower of Dawn, sitting here in my own business, because also, no, I said I'm listening and I am, but I'm also reading because sometimes I want to read, but like, it's just different, whatever. How does it just happen that I'm just casually reading this now? And are you actually kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? It's just a coincidence. It's just a coincidence, guys. I don't know until I actually like see like an ibis out in the flesh. I just thought it was just so weird that I just mentioned that, and then all of a sudden I was like, are my eyes deceiving me? Like, does it actually say ibis? Does it say ibis, or am I just like making it up? This is the bookmark I'm using. I can't believe that I just saw that after our conversation just a little bit ago. Well, now I feel sick, but it's fine. This is why I said. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna make my thing, because what are the chances? Like, it's just like, what are the chances? You know, it's just because I'm in the middle of so many other books, and I just randomly was like, I'm gonna read this, and I know, like, I've talked about things like this in the past with my friend, and she was so adamant. She's like, all these things, they're just simply coincidences. But like, guys, tell me, like, that's because the thing is, and like, I picked an ibis for a very specific reason. There is a very oddly niche specific reason. So it's not like I'm just randomly picking things. Like, there's a backstory behind why an ibis is a sign. It's just very oddly specific, and I think I'm just gonna, I don't know, I'm gonna make my list of the very oddly specific things. I need to think about this. Okay, I have 6 very oddly specific things, and honestly, it is so hard. But the whole entire point of the list is to make it difficult, so then I know that the time is right when to do it, and I'll know. So if it is a sign and I am meant to do something, or I'm meant to, these things can be ticked off, and let me tell you, it is going to be difficult because a lot of it I'm putting up the chance. It's like, so for example, I don't know to say, but like, one of them I have to be on a boat, but like, someone has to invite me on a boat or a yacht or something like that. You know, someone has to invite me on that. Like, I can't purchase it myself. I would never do that in the first place. That is like not gonna happen anytime soon, unless I'm meant to. It's not just gonna be a coincidence. Actually, I just thought of another one. I am hoping I might add more. Ideally, I would like maybe 10 things, because I feel like with 10 things, if they're that oddly specific, it will be true. Because like, I know I've been like asking for signs and stuff, but I mean, I suppose I have been looking, you know, so it's like, if I was looking for a sign, I was seeing it potentially. Like, I don't know, I do think it's very weird with this book, because I was just talking about it before. Like, I think that is so weird. And like, on Saturday, because I'm often combining these 2 weeks, which I'm glad I combined, because it provides context to whatever I'm talking about. It's earlier in the video, but like, even then, like his name on the screen and then my friends' names and then like little mini facets of my name, and it's just very strange. The entire thing is just very, very strange. And I went through messages and stuff, and it's just very strange. It's very odd, but like just as the time progresses, like I will think of it, we'll get like picture evidence and stuff of things, because then it's real. If I am meant to do it, I'm meant to. If not, I'm not, and like that's the way it is. And then hopefully, right, if like these things don't happen and it's like evidence that like I'm not meant to do anything at all, then hopefully I will have moved on once I make this thing right, because this stuff will be ingrained in my mind, because unfortunately I can't really let anything go. If I forget it, like it's just, that's the way it is. I need to see someone with a ladybug tattoo. These are the kind of things, because then it will like prove to me that like it is actually science, and it's not just me seeing something and then attribute it to being a sign when it's just merely a coincidence. Does that make sense? And I know this might sound ridiculous, but I am ridiculous. I know what you're probably gonna think, like, this is weird behavior, like what is wrong with you? I don't know. I am who I am. I feel lighter now. Let's address the elephant in the room. At the time that I am filming this exact clip right now, it is October. So I've had many months to reflect since the start of August and whatever on earth was going on here. Guys, I'm leaving this in, okay? I'm leaving this in, and it's madness. I'm watching myself say these things, and I need to keep this in here because I already know what I'm dealing with right now. I have a feeling I'm gonna have another one of these little things, but in the future I'm like, guys, the signs, like, I don't actually know what has transpired here, but I was very in the depths, in the throes of this list thing. What I can say is I haven't looked at this list in forever. It's actually a little scary. It's actually scary. I'm watching this and I'm getting the chills, because I'm like, what on earth am I on about? What on earth? But I'm leaving it in so then I can remember how ridiculous it is. And this is what I'm saying, right? Is I'm coming here because I don't have a diary anymore. This is why I need a diary. I don't know what on earth I need to be studied when a mediocre man is nice to me once, like why I go like this, because it's actually there's something wrong. I'm watching this right now and I'm like, girl, this is, and I can't not say anything. I can't not say anything. I'm reflecting and I'm like, what the hell is going on? I'm actually that's not me. I was possessed, but unfortunately if I cut out all my ramblings and nonsense, then the video would be like 2 minutes long. Dude, it's no way. That's not real. But the thing is, like, I believed every single word I was saying. I was being serious. You can't make that up. I'm in awe. I'm in shock. And I just had to say something. I have to say something. And what I say to that is, that's what happens when you go off your medication and you stop therapy. Guys! I don't know what to say. This is ridiculous. Okay, this is ridiculous. And the next things you're about to see, which you have seen, I don't know where I'm putting this in the video, but it's just, it's enough. I need to go. I'm gonna finish editing this video to get it uploaded tonight. I'm in disbelief. It's scary. I'm scared. Okay, well, let me carry on with my ramblings. Let's just hope I get 10 things. If not, guys, I have 10. The plan is now into effect. This is all I'm going to talk about the matter at the moment. And yeah, because realistically, whatever is meant to happen is meant to happen. And I need to stop looking at little things that I could potentially perceive as a sign. And if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. I don't think it's going to happen. That's how it is. That's how it is. It's either they happen and it happens, or my one thing that I said that will like trump all of it. The one thing that will like overpower. I'm about to sit on the floor of my pantry again with a candle and be like, these are the signs. So I guess we'll just see whatever's gonna happen, because whatever's meant to happen, and I just know that like the meaning with what I'm talking about, it was divine intervention. It was divine timing. It was more than just a coincidence. I know I sound ridiculous. This is actually what I need to do. Have you had a nice morning? No, I'm not in the cupboard. I just sit on the floor. Like, I just sit on the floor, and all of my managers to tell me that they're gonna get me a mat because they don't like that I sit on the floor. Okay guys, I just got home from work. I did in fact paint my nails on my lunch break because, well, I took off the other ones. I need to buy the sticky stuff and I will be reattaching it, I think, next week when I go out. If you like are really have like a very intense, like always wanting to go out, but like it's also kind of bad for you, you need to replace it. So I have a little routine now that I've been doing, and it's been really, really good. Guess what? No, I'm kidding, I can't say that. I can't say that. But anyway, so tonight is a Friday night and I do in fact have 2 assignments due. I feel like I always talk about this. Why are we making assignments due on a Friday? Actually, I know why. Several lecturers have said that the reason why they do it is because they don't want you working on the weekend. So it's like, to get it done on Friday, then you can enjoy your weekend, which, you know, I understand that in theory, and it actually does make a lot of sense, but it annoys me because, like, why is it due on a Friday? So I've got 2 assignments due tonight, a quiz and then I don't know. To be honest, I haven't even looked at it. I'm a little bit scared because but I won't be submitting them late. I won't be. Because, yeah, that's not gonna happen this semester. Anyways, then, basically, tomorrow is going to be I have work in the morning, and then as soon as I finish my shift, I have to run. I have to run and scurry to netball. After that, I have more, like, stuff I need to do for uni, I think. And TAFE, we can't forget about that. I'm actually going in person to TAFE in a few weeks because I have to do something. I don't know. But I have to go in person, which I think is good. I'll be interested. I like going in person things, but it's like, just like not enough time, you know? So yeah, that's the plan for tonight. I'm gonna have a shower, do my 2 assignments, and then, yeah. Also guys, you know that my sign thing? I'm starting to feel a lot better now. And I'm starting to, you know what? I almost deleted my sign list thing this morning. I almost deleted it this morning because I'm like, I don't need that anymore. Will I? Probably not, but I might just like lock it and just not look at it until I feel like how I was feeling before, because I don't like feeling like that. Also, in other news, I have been planning my Halloween costume. So first night, Halloween is on a Friday this year. I'm going as Pennywise. I bought my outfit. I'm so excited. I bought it from Depop. Look at me being a sustainable queen. I bought it from Depop. And then I bought this other like little festival outfit from Depop. Have I been to a festival? No. Have I been to a rave? No. Don't want to get into that. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. But I bought it just because the girl gave me like a good discount on it. But my Pennywise is my first costume, and then I'm gonna make a PowerPoint. Like, me and my friends will make a PowerPoint night for like other costumes for the other days. And like, yes, I know like it's pretty early, whatever. Costumes you have to get in quick. So some potential options: Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn, and Catwoman. I will be going as Poison Ivy if we do that selection. I also need to think about what is gonna happen with my hair. I gotta think about that because if I need to get it appointment done soon so then I can have it booked, and I want to literally get my hair done on Halloween. But my hairdresser, she keeps moving. She literally keeps changing. Like, now she's at like a home salon. I don't know. So I'm like, I don't know if I want to book with her because like, what happens then if she then moves again? Like, do the appointments just like carry over? Do they? Like, I don't know. Because this is like how getting my hair perfect for Halloween is like a very, very important thing. It's very, very important. Also, guys, guess what? I was asked on a boat. You know what? I've been in 2 separate days. I've been asked on 2 separate boats. Are you actually kidding? Did I tell you guys that like one of my things was like I need to be like invited on like a boat or a yacht? 2 times in the past 2 days. So actually, we're not talking about that because like that was what I was like, that's never gonna happen. So now I've upgraded to, no, I have to actually be on the boat. I have to actually be on the boat because I can't like, oh yeah, and one of the things, right, you know how I'm looking for Halloween costumes, one of the signs I had was in the picture of the Depop costume, and I just noticed it. I was like, are you actually kidding me? No other costume ideas? Cheshire Cat, Queen of Hearts, and Mad Hatter. I would go as the Queen of Hearts. So like, just thinking about like different costume ideas, and I'm gonna like, you know, I need to think about this, but also some ideas, like I kind of want to be Red Riding Hood, you know, on Depop. I don't know, I've just been recently introduced. I was recently introduced the other night, and I just am now just like so like interested in it. And I saw this mummy costume on there, which I thought like that seems like very cool, but like I don't know. So I have to just think about this. But like Red Riding Hood could be like a good one, but like then also, so I'll just have to think about my costumes. And yeah, why am I talking about Halloween? Why am I talking about Halloween costumes when quite literally I need to have a shower and then do my 2 assignments I do tonight, and I have to do some washing. I also did I got some 3 new books today, and I know it's a problem. So we have, I'm just gonna show you really quickly. We have The Wedding People. This is basically about this girl, and she is feeling like she wants to take her own life. So she gets mistaken for a wedding person. And then the wedding lady's like, wait, you can't do that. Invites her to the wedding and she's observing the people. I don't know. And then we have this and then this. Okay.
I said to the police that I thought Kate had killed her.
Now that's interesting.
This is disgusting. Oh my. Okay, so we won. I'm not showing you the state of me because I'm actually a drowned rat, because about halfway through the game it started like pouring rain, and yeah, so I'm actually a drowned rat. I found my Connell. Wonderful, wonderful. And by find my Connell, I mean I have had a realization today over the past quite a lot of time. Anyways, let's look at the track record for my love stories. Love letter to whiskey, normal people. Well, the love letter to whiskey guy, he was the one who asked me how the weather was. Guys, I actually have a problem with me, because why do I like associate, well, I think I associate the people fictional characters, but it's just like today I think I've actually like blocked a lot of normal people out of my mind because I thought it was someone else. Whatever, it's not, it's this guy. He even like looks like Paul Mescal, which is my downfall, honestly. So why is my head doing a side part? Okay, that's not, oh, okay. Oh, it's not funny. I'm laughing, but it's not funny. I'm laughing, but it's not funny. My goal for next week is to stand up and stop having no self-worth. I'm gonna try. And I'm gonna try to, catch up on my uni and catch up on my TAFE and do all the things that I say that I'm going to do and then I just don't. And you know what? Next week, I can feel it. Next week is going to be a good week. Next week is going to be a very good week. Next week is going to be like the best week ever.